Today's going to be a Dan Baldwin leather day. I'm going to show you how to do a bunch of different things: bracelets, earrings, chokers, all kinds of stuff. These are the belts he gifted to me about a month and a half ago, and finally I'm going to get to some more videos on them. So right now we're just going to do the simplest thing, which is earrings. Now all you really need, besides your normal jewelry tools, is some leather belts that you can get, you know, from thrift store. Sometimes you can get them for just $1. But besides that, get some heavy-duty scissors. They don't have to cost a lot, but they have to be made for heavy-duty fabric. Generally spend between 10 and 20 bucks, I would say. That's safe. Don't spend more than 20. Just make sure they're heavy-duty. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them on Amazon. And get yourself a heavy hole punch. It usually comes with 6 sides. And again, this is somewhere between 10 and 20 bucks, depending on where you get it. You could actually get it with a coupon, maybe for like 7 or 8 at like one of the art stores. That's it. That's what you need. So a lot of these will make really cool bracelets, but then sometimes you don't have enough at the end to make another bracelet, and so that's perfect for making earrings. So that way you can get earrings and a bracelet and a necklace out of the same belt, especially if you really like the pattern. So I'm going to pick for this particular one, this one, which has an amazing pattern already in it. Super fun. This one that's just plain black, and this one which is just plain white, just painted white. But they're all real leather, and you can use faux leather. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be leather. You could use thick material for this fabric. The only thing you don't want to use is something so flimsy it's gonna like curl up and, you know, be all like. You don't want to use really, really thin material, and you don't want to use anything that when you cut it, it's gonna fray and threading is gonna come out every which way. That's the cool thing about leather and faux leather, which is usually like some kind of modified other fabric-y, plastic-y material. They usually don't have threading that will fray out. So that being said, if you do want to use your belt for bracelets too, like I do, especially on this one, find the part where you're probably not going to use it for bracelets, like maybe where the holes are, maybe on the end, and work from there. So I'm going to cut this right here to start, and see how this scissors just cut right through this. It's taking a little bit of muscle, but this is thick leather. And so we'll just we'll cut off these ends here, and we'll just work that way. We have the rest of the belt to make all the bracelets and chokers and other things we want. Let's throw one more, a nice red leather. That's nice. Just get yourself a Sharpie. Okay, so you might need a Sharpie too. And the easiest, my favorite, is just a simple teardrop shape. Like, you can kind of get a piece of paper and make a nice half a teardrop, fold it in half, make a nice half, cut it, and then you have a perfect symmetrical. I just like to eyeball it. I just, you know, so let's see, we'll get the most out of this. We'll go like this. Try to get the most out of our material. So that's our teardrop, and you can kind of mess with it a little bit. Don't worry about the marker showing when you cut it. You can cut it inside the marker, or you can the marker can look like a burned edge. And so that's pretty much it. So simple. Take your heavy-duty scissors and cut this baby out. And this is coming out a lot smaller than what it looked like. Just round the top a little bit. But little dainty leather earrings are fun. They're cool. People like them. And if you do have thinner material and you do cut them thinner, they'll have less chance of like rolling and crinkling up if all you do have is the thin material. Now you can get a Sharpie and kind of touch the edge up if you want, like if you get a brown Sharpie or another color, or you can just leave it plain bare, have it cool. You can use the smallest hole for this, and boom, that's it. There's your earring, you're done. Now if you want these edges to be really smooth, you can sit there and try to like smooth them out. or you can have it rough, or you can get your wood burner if you also have a wood burner, and you can like singe the edges, and that'll give it a nice look, and also it'll smooth out the edges. But now you just use this one, just trace this one onto the other one to get them the same size. And if you can flip it over like this, or however you want to do it, and you know, this is super easy. I didn't even need to say much. Just, hey, cut a teardrop out of your leather belt, right? If you want to be a little smoother than me, you can do little teeny tiny cuts too, like this. Like just go really slow and just turn it very slowly, and then you'll get it a little bit smoother. But again, at the end of the day, this is leather. This is for cowgirls. It's for the rough women out on the range, women who are hustling those doggies down the lasso. You really should only give these as a gift to women who know how to use a lasso. You should, like, you know, say, happy birthday, look what I made for you, these leather earrings. Wait, before you try them on, I also brought some rope, and I brought my little toddler over there who likes to run away, so I'm going to let my toddler take off, and I'm going to give you this rope, and you better figure out how to lasso my kid and get him back before he makes it to the front door. And if you don't get to wear the earrings. I think that's pretty fair. You can do other types of challenges for the person you gift the earrings to. You can say, like, you know, I'm gonna you can just rent a bull for the day and tell them they have to stay on it for 45 seconds as it bucks around your living room, knocking over televisions and stuff like that. I mean, that might be overkill, but you know, you don't get anywhere in life if you just go halfway. You want to go all the way. So look at this beautiful pattern. Oh, so beautiful. I want to lose as little of the pattern as possible, so I'm going to do some pretty sizable ones with this. See how much I can get away with. Kind of do. Nah, you know what? I don't even know what I want to do. I'm just gonna go for it. All right, there's a nice big one. Now, of course, with me, this isn't good enough. I have to go way overboard.